Welcome to Spider-Man Explained, your ultimate destination for exploring the world of Spider-Man and uncovering the wildest, most dangerous foes. From the legendary Venom and the chaotic Carnage to hidden threats like Toxin, Misery, and Rascal, we're diving deep into every symbiote that's ever terrorized Spider-Man's universe. But which symbiote poses the biggest threat to Spider-Man's world? And are there any you didn't know about? Let's get into it. Symbiotes are a formidable alien species, known for bonding with hosts to grant them extraordinary powers. Since their debut in the Marvel Universe, these beings and their human hosts have ranged from heroes to villains, anti-heroes, and everything in between, playing pivotal roles in major storylines like King in Black. But with the summer of symbiotes in full swing, let's dive into a list of all the symbiotes we know and love from Earth 616. Debuting in Thor, God of Thunder, All Black the Necrosword is the first symbiote connected to Spider-Man's universe. In the distant past, the ancient god Knull created All Black from the darkness of the abyss. Shaped into a sword, Knull used it to destroy some of the most powerful beings in existence, including Celestials. Later, Gore the God Butcher wielded the weapon to terrorize the gods, and it played a role in the larger symbiote mythos that would impact Spider-Man's world. During his early symbiote experiments, Knull created a few different versions of the species, leading to beings like Mr. E and Void Knight. Although these characters are symbiotes, they're quite different from the ones that would come to dominate Spider-Man's world. Knull also created a symbiote species known as the Exelon, which he eventually discarded. During his symbiote experiments, Knull began creating dragons from the darkness. Many of these creatures have appeared in major storylines like King in Black, though few have been given names. Among these fearsome dragons is Grendel, named after the monster from the Old English poem Beowulf. This symbiote dragon clashed with Thor Odin's son during the Viking Age, long before it made its debut as villain in Venom #1. In line with Beowulf mythology, another symbiote from that era took on the name Grendel's mother. While not as central to Spider-Man's world, these early symbiote creations added depth to the lore that would eventually tie into the darker corners of Spider-Man's universe. Due to their unique biology, many symbiotes can produce offshoots that act independently. The Tyrannosaurus symbiote, first introduced in Venom #1, is an early example of this biological feature. After Grendel's battle with Thor, the symbiote was frozen in ice, where it was later recovered by S.H.I.E.L.D. They experimented with it for their Sim Soldier program, an initiative to recreate the Super Soldier Serum. This led to the creation of several offshoots, one of which, codenamed Tyrannosaurus, bonded with the soldier named Rex Strickland during the Vietnam War. While not directly tied to Spider-Man, the Tyrannosaurus symbiote's existence adds another layer to the complex history of symbiotes that will later affect Spider-Man's world. Venom is the original symbiote in terms of publication history. The character first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man 1963 number 252 as a new costume Peter Parker received during Secret Wars. However, Peter soon discovered that the suit was actually an alien symbiote that had bonded with him. Upon realizing this, Parker ejected the symbiote, who then bonded with his rival Eddie Brock. Together, Venom and Brock became one of Spider-Man's most dangerous villains, before later evolving into anti-heroes. As one of the most significant symbiotes in the Marvel Universe, Venom has had several iterations that have played pivotal roles in Spider-Man's world. While some versions have their own story, others like Mania, a clone created by the Arrowhead Corporation, and Sleeper, a spawn of Venom taken in by Alchemax, have also left their mark on Spider-Man's complex symbiote saga. Now, Carnage is arguably the deadliest symbiote in the Marvel Universe, first appearing in Amazing Spider-Man 1963 number 345. Spawned from Venom, the Carnage symbiote bonded with the psychotic serial killer Cletus Cassidy, creating a terrifying force of destruction. Together, Carnage and Cassidy unleashed chaos across the Marvel Universe and have been central to several major events since their debut. Carnage has also created numerous offshoots, many of which remain unnamed but have been used to control other characters, including the heroic Miles Morales, also known as Spider-Man. One notable spawn, Reyes, played a crucial role in Carnage by continuing the legacy of terror and unpredictability that Carnage brings to Spider-Man's world. The Extrembiote made its debut in King in Black #2, and is one of the more unusual symbiotes in Spider-Man's universe. During Knull's invasion of New York, Tony Stark aka Iron Man used a version of the Extremis virus on a symbiote dragon, effectively rewriting its DNA. Following the incident, the symbiote bonded with Iron Man's armor, before eventually finding its next host in Cletus Cassidy, aka Carnage. In addition to the usual powers of a symbiote, the Extrembiote grants Cassidy the ability to manipulate reality on a small scale and create hyper-realistic illusions, adding a terrifying new dimension to his already dangerous persona. Rascal first appeared in Free Comic Book Day 2022, Spider-Man Venom #1. and is currently bonded to Normie Osborn, the grandson of Norman Osborn. This young and immature symbiote was given to Normie by Dylan Brock as part of an effort to help Eddie Brock. While bonded with Rascal, Normie has once again taken up the mantle of the Red Goblin, a nod to his past connection with the Carnage symbiote. This marks a new chapter for the Osborn legacy, blending the power of symbiotes with the infamous Red Goblin persona. Toxin first appeared in Venom vs. Carnage #2, and is considered one of the strongest symbiotes in the Marvel Universe. As a child of Carnage, Toxin initially bonded with police officer Pat Mulligan shortly after its birth. From the beginning, Toxin demonstrated the power to stand toe-to-toe with both Carnage and Venom, making it a formidable force. Eventually, Toxin changed hosts, bonding with a teenager named Brent Waters. Despite the host change, Toxin continues to play a significant role in Spider-Man's world, showcasing its immense strength and complex relationship with its symbiote lineage. Anti-Venom first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man number 569, following an unusual series of events. When Martin Lee, aka Mr. Negative, used his powers to cure Eddie Brock's cancer, it led to the creation of Anti-Venom, a hybrid symbiote with unique abilities, including the power to heal. Anti-Venom became an important figure in Spider-Man's world, and Brock even sacrificed the symbiote to cure the spider virus during Spider Island. Although the original Anti-Venom is no longer around, Flash Thompson, formerly the host of Venom, gained a new version of the symbiote in Amazing Spider-Man Venom Inc. Alpha #1. This new iteration was born when Thompson was exposed to the Anti-Venom serum, adding yet another twist to the complex symbiote legacy in Spider-Man's universe. Misery made her debut in Cult of Carnage, Misery #1, and is the newest symbiote introduced to the Marvel Universe. The story reveals that Alchemax had been studying various offshoots of the Carnage symbiote, exposing them to the Anti-Venom serum. During an attack on Alchemax, the company's CEO Liz Allen became accidentally exposed to a hybrid of Carnage and Anti-Venom, which ultimately transformed her into Misery. This new symbiote hybrid brings a fresh twist to the symbiote saga, adding yet another layer to Spider-Man's complex world, and continuing the legacy of dangerous symbiote-powered individuals. Silence, another fascinating symbiote hybrid, made her first appearance in Extreme Carnage Phage #1. Created from a combination of the Anti-Venom serum and biological data from Scream, Silence carries a unique heritage within the symbiote family. During a climactic battle with Phage, the symbiote bonded with Andy Benton, granting her the strength and abilities needed to defeat the formidable foe. With her connection to both Scream and Anti-Venom, Silence has added a fresh and powerful dynamic to the ever-evolving world of Spider-Man's symbiotes. Serpent, a unique and enigmatic symbiote, was introduced in Venom #13. Emerging from the chaos following Dark Web, this symbiote was born after Eddie Brock's confrontation with the King of Limbo. Since its creation, Serpent has bonded with notable characters like Donald Blake and Desmond Pitt, also known as Darkoff. With its mysterious origins and intriguing connections, Serpent adds another layer of complexity to the expanding roster of symbiotes within Spider-Man's universe. In Venom Lethal Protector 1993, Venom traveled to the West Coast in an attempt to start fresh. However, the Life Foundation captured him and forcibly spawned 5 symbiotes: Scream, Agony, Phage, Riot, and Lasher. These new symbiotes pose a deadly threat, forcing Venom to team up with Spider-Man to defeat them. Later, Venom along came as Spider #1 introduced a new symbiote named Hybrid, which was a combination of all 5 of the Life Foundation spawns. These symbiotes have become an important part of Spider-Man and Venom's history, with each one adding a unique challenge to the already complex world of symbiotes. And that's a wrap on the craziest symbiotes in the Spider-Man universe. From Venom to Misery, these alien creatures have played major roles in shaping the world of Spider-Man. But which symbiote do you think is the most dangerous or fascinating? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you've made it this far, it means that you've enjoyed this deep dive into the symbiote saga. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Spider-Man Explained, and ring that bell so you never miss another breakdown on your favorite Spider-Man characters or stories. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.